Mind is just too strong. One, I'm also in a position where I'm kind of backed by a lot more than like what everybody else might possibly have. Like I know, like I'm gonna be straight after football, period. If I didn't have a dollar in my account right here today as we speak, I'm gonna be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, I'm like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, you know, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really 40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, you know? And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting 8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. Yeah, this job that I sacrificed my whole life for, they are giving me that. I didn't ask for the certain dollar amount or whatever, but we weren't taught about no financial literacy and all the way. We
Talk about it all the time.
We weren't taught this skill, and it's kind of like, I'll keep this one under wraps, but I got some things in the work that like, I'm gonna be able to, the generations that are coming up behind us, when you talk about the storm that me and like moms went through, like I'll be able to be that for somebody else and to be able to help their family on how things are gonna go, yada yada. And like, if I didn't make, I'll take a dollar. But if I didn't make a dollar from any of these kids, but I could give them the knowledge and the wisdom that I didn't know, I'm doing my part. Like when I lay in that casket, like I know like I did my role. I know I did the things that I needed to do and provided for the generations coming behind us. So then that way they can lay, they had a foundation, now they can lay it for the ones that's coming, you know, after them. That's truly how I feel about it. I'm also in a position where I'm kind of backed by a lot more than like what everybody else might possibly have. Like I know like I'm gonna be straight after football, period. If I didn't have a dollar in my account right here today as we speak, I'm gonna be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full on the Pivot podcast. Ryan Clark, Shannon Crowder, and Fred Taylor, as they had Odell Beckham on as a guest. And this, like I said in the other video, was really like a month ago. Different little clips caught steam, but the newest one was this one right here last week going into the weekend, and now the start of this week of Odell Beckham making the comments about what $100 million is after taxes, and if you spending $4 million a year. And as it got pulled and clipped up, people didn't put the full entire context with it. So a lot of people were reacting and they didn't catch that first part. And I wanted to make sure I put that there. And what he has said in the end about plans of working with future athletes and other people on financial literacy, as I think he was just kind of putting a reference out there. And I had said that in the other video as well, even though it did sound wild when he said it. But he came with a Twitter response now to it going viral and said, boy, you can't say nothing in this world nowadays. That's why I've been in my own lane, my own world, and put away. And I guess he's saying put away. People love to take ish completely out of context to rationalize a statement in their own head that makes sense to them. What a world. Now, with him responding to that right there on Twitter, it went viral, and it's been gaining more and more steam. Everybody said, what is he talking about? You can't live off of $4 million a year. You got a serious problem. Dog, what are you really getting at? You make entirely no sense, because majority of the general public is not even making $150,000 a year and making it work. So when they hear you say $4 million in any way, any shape or form, and they don't get the entire context, and kind of not getting that you just kind of speaking hypothetically, they gonna think you really mean what you saying right there. Like, what are you tripping about? What are you complaining about? If you blew $60 million off of spending $4 million a year, use the fool and things of that nature. That's like $300K plus a month. Like, so that's a lot of bread. Who's spending that? But when you listen to it, you can kind of tell that bro is just figuratively speaking right there. And I want to shoot him some bail on that he's really saying like, hey, I didn't have a lot of information about finances when I came in the game. I wasn't all the way knowledgeable about certain things. And then he said money coming out so fast that you can really blow $60 million if you're not doing things correctly. You're not budgeting it. I don't know his financial situation, and I don't need to know it. It's really none of my business at all. But I get what he was saying. It's about having money coming in and also making sure if you're not making money at that high level, you better be making sure you're putting money away for a rainy day and when it slow down. Because once you know is if you create, what you got to know is, and this is just a great conversation for anybody in this world, bro. Not even just a rich athlete. This can apply to somebody who not even making a lot of money. But me getting older, me living life more and more, I realize, dog, you use your money as a tool. Now, if you like somebody that's got $1 billion or you making $20 million a year, $30 million a year, and it's going to be that way for a long time, pretty much almost guaranteed to a certain extent, or you got it set up to where, hey, bro, I'm making this amount of money, then you can kind of go splurge a little bit on some things. Still, $4 million a month, if it's not going back into the business, back into the structure of how you make your money, then you'll be wasting your money. But at the same time, I get what bro was trying to get at, that, hey, if you get out here splurging, spending money reckless, trying to buy this car, trying to buy that house, and things of that nature, that 60 million to get chewed up quick, even off $100 million contract. You getting cut off the top with the taxes. That's unnegotiable. Then your agent got to get his percentage of it. Then you want to get you somewhere to stay. You go want to take care of your immediate family, but then you got the other people around you. You don't want to leave them stuck out and broke and tell them no about nothing and everything if they are struggling. So it's one of those things where you could keep creating a lifestyle, and then your splurging that you're going to want to do because you feel like you done worked hard. Hey, this right here that I would have passed up on that cost $1,000, well, I got millions in the bank account. I'm going to go and pay for that now, bro, because, hey, what's going on? When I go to the grocery store now, instead of going in there kind of budgeting, hey, I'm finna shop it up. This is the whole luxury of having money. Comfort, hey, making life easier, hey, not having to think twice about certain things, and all of that adds up. And a lot of people don't know when you invest. People say invest your money, invest your money. Hey, I hear that. That sounds good. Not all investments are guaranteed in this world, bro. Sometimes you invest money and it don't rotate and work out for you. You know, you got other things you can put your money in, or put your money in certain accounts that they have in place where you can put so many millions over here and live off the interest every year, set up your lifestyle off of that. These athletes, they do have financial advisors at times when they get in the league. Some of them don't get those, and then sometimes they don't listen to their financial advisors who tell them, hey, what are you splurging on? Hey, what are you on? And what did you just spend this 20,000 on? What's happening with this and what's happening with that? Because they just like, hey, bro, it's still my money at the end of the day. So we've seen those mistakes. And I want this to be clear, y'all. Bad money management is not just an entertainer thing. It's not just an athlete thing. It's just not a popular person thing. It's a human thing, bro. And it ain't just a black thing either. Yes, we do have, we lack financial literacy in our community and things, and we learn it on the fly. We learn it in the field. We learn it on the go, on the field training, on the job training in real time. We don't grow up with those things. But it's not just a thing in our community, bro. If you look around, it's debt all over this country. It's people struggling all over this country. It's people who make bad money decisions, whether it be gambling, tricking off, just can't figure out where their money go. The people who just put it all up in the credit and never get out of the hole of that. It's a lot of people with bad finances and just bad decision making. So I feel like what bro was trying to get at, just I can't speak for him. Hey, dog, I'm working on something because it ain't something that's real big and popular in our community. And if you're not really getting trained with these things, you can say what you're gonna do till you get the money, till you actually get it at that age of being that young. Once you done went through life and you done became into you like your 30s and 35 and 36 and 37, or some people mature faster with money, some people mature with money at 22, 23. You never know. But when you get older, you learn from mistakes and experience. Okay, I know what to do now. I know how to be disciplined with it. I know how to say no. I know how to say, hey, I'm not worried about the FOMO, fear of missing out. Go this route. We're going to save money here, save money there. Put this one up over here. Let this one work and come in return, because really money ain't about the lump sum you get. It's about keeping the sums coming in. And this is just something you just start realizing, where you can't take care of everybody. That's not going to work. That's how you go broke, unless you super up on some $1 billion status, $5 million, $10 million, $20 million. You could take care of your immediate family. But if you're trying to take care of everybody and stuff, and you haven't found a way to keep that money in rotation at a nice amount, you'll lose all your bread, bro. And before you know it, after 10 to 15 years, you'll be in the hole and be like, bro, what really happened to it? Just see it from afar throughout the years, and just understanding now what I know about money. Just telling you real time, bro. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos. I'll let 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.